Nobody's happy about how the Star Wars sequels turned out. Sure, you had a few diehards that still saw them, even after watching my takedown, SteamPunk Diaper Furry reacts to The Force Awakens. But for the most part, the core fan base of true Star Wars experts were brutally disappointed by these films, causing them to be complete and utter failures on every possible level. In fact, to most of the fan base, these films were so bad, they might as well have been part of a garbage franchise like Minions, instead of an important one like Star Wars. But why was the sequel trilogy such a failure? Let's break it down into a few separate areas. First of all, there's the sequel problem. Fans were hoping that the new series would be a worthy follow-up not only to Return of the Jedi, but also to an even more important film in the Star Wars franchise, Return of the SteamPunk Diaper Furry, a fan film created by me featuring my original character, Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone. Let's take a look.
Hey Han Solo, wanna go for a ride in my steam balloon? We'll be in the sky for a long time, so don't forget your diaper.
And yet, when the new films arrived, with audiences expecting some kind of expansion on the character Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone, instead what they got was, on the one hand, a bunch of uninteresting new characters, and on the other hand, the boring return of played-out characters like Han Solo. Instead of spending more time delving into the emotional lives of characters that audiences are truly invested in, like Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone from Return of the SteamPunk Diaper Furry. Which brings us to part 2. The world-building problem. Not only did the new Star Wars films fail to add depth to the characters, but they also failed to expand upon the universe established in earlier films such as The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the SteamPunk Diaper Furry. Sure, we see a variety of new spaceships and planets, but there's absolutely no exploration of what would happen if computers had been invented using Victorian-era steam technology. And while there are some characters in these films that could be characterized as anthropomorphic animals, none of them had beautifully exaggerated breasts or buttocks, let alone wore stylish diapers. For example, in the new films, we see this new planet called Jakku. This planet was home to various robots and spaceships, but what it didn't have was a steam-powered factory that made fursuits with large chests. Or take Hosnian Prime. Why are no residents of this planet wearing diapers on the outside of their clothes? It's mistakes like this that have led true Star Wars fans to believe that these movies weren't just flawed, but were in fact complete failures, especially in comparison to classics like Return of the SteamPunk Diaper Furry. Which leads us to part 3, Unanswered Questions. One of the biggest problems with these new films is that they failed to resolve so many of the questions that they brought up, starting with The Force Awakens. For example, we see that the character Finn is a stormtrooper, but what we don't find out is what kind of cosplay he engaged in during his downtime when he wasn't wearing his stormtrooper outfit. Was it steampunk? Was it furry? Or was it, as most fans believe, a combination of the two plus a huge diaper? Unfortunately, we are forced to sit through over 6 hours of films on the edge of our seat without a single mention of Finn's steampunk diaper fur cosplay, or any discussion of what Rey would look like with huge furry thighs. Which leads me to part 4, how it should have gone. Okay, let's imagine for a minute that the sequel trilogy is a steampunk diaper fur costume. Is it one that has been worn a few too many times and simply needs a new pin on the diaper and someone to wipe off some of the encrusted fluids from the thick furry thighs? No, it's more like a heavily used steampunk diaper fur costume. One that smells so bad that it has to be thrown out due to the unbearable stench from a coating of various gunk of human and animal origin. My point being, we pretty much need to start from scratch to fix these films. For example, instead of the character Kylo Ren, I would have a character named Bartholomew Pepperpot Puppy Play. And they would have a big hat with goggles and a diaper and a big fat furry ass. And instead of having battles with spaceships and aliens, they would fly around in a coal-powered dirigible for weeks on end, stopping every once in a while in a retro-futuristic version of London to purchase a bag of fresh diapers. Why didn't we think of this? I was wondering how we killed the Star Wars franchise. Of course it's because we didn't include steampunk diaper furs. This YouTuber is a genius. Why did we hire J.J. Abrams, a hack who has no idea how to incorporate SteamPunk diaper fur OCs into his work, when a master of storytelling is practically giving away entertainment gold for free? Wait a minute. Hello? Hello, is this the creator of the video, how the Star Wars franchise was killed by a lack of SteamPunk diaper furries?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the boss of Disney. I loved your video, and we'd like to buy the rights to your OC original character, Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone. I've worked really hard on creating that character. What franchise are you looking to put it in? Well, I don't want to give out any spoilers, but let's just say it's the most important one. Say no more. Sold. I am so glad Disney decided to save the Star Wars franchise by doing what I hope is remaking all the sequels with my original SteamPunk diaper fur character. Oh, there it is now.
Hello, Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone. We're so excited to have you as the latest addition to the franchise known as Minions.
Oh no! I thought it was going to be in Star Wars and... Wait a minute. If that's my original SteamPunk diaper fur character, then where's the diaper?
Okay, let's go to London. And before you ask, no, it's
Not going to be a retro-futuristic version.
Okay, it's official. My life's... Excuse me, are you the creator of Penny Farthing Diaper Pony Fluffy Bone? Yes? Portal just opened between my dimension, where computers are powered by steam, and this one. And I need someone to come back with me. Come back? To do what? To dress up as an anthropomorphic animal.
Wearing a diaper!
Hurry up! The portal's about to close! All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Let's please forward this video to everyone in charge of Star Wars and Hollywood so they stop ruining our franchises and start putting in more SteamPunk furs. Hey, Hollywood, you're on notice. Start listening to us long-form video essay creators, or we're never going to watch your movies again. Okay. Time to go back to the Steam dimension. Just kidding, it's me.